Hey guys, I can't be too loud because Joe's homesick sleeping. So, but I had to show you guys the awesome stuff I got at ComicCon, and I also have some stuff that I bought before ComicCon. So this is kind of like a big collective end of summer ComicCon book haul. So let's get to it. So the first thing I have, I'm going to start with the books that I bought before ComicCon. And the first thing I have is not actually a book. It looks like a book because it used to be a book. My mom made this for me and one for my sister. It's the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, but it's a box. She carved out all of these pages and then Mod Podged them together, and it's just like so cool. I haven't figured out anything to put in here yet because I just haven't. But it's awesome and I love it, and this just looks really cool. So once I find something awesome to put in it, I'm definitely going to make use of this. Then I have a few books that I got from Half Price Books. I'm going to start with a book that I already have, but this is a different cover. Little Women, and this is the movie cover. And oops. I think this must have been a library binding because it's like all shiny. But yeah. I really love the movie. I used to have it actually. I had it on iTunes, but then I had to wipe my computer, so it's probably still on the iTunes cloud, but I haven't re-downloaded iTunes yet, so I haven't been able to watch it. But I was at Half Price Books and I saw the movie cover, and it's so pretty because I love the movie. I thought it would have had pictures in it, but it doesn't. Ooh! This is pretty. Never looked at that before. This is one of my favorite books ever, so I'm so happy to have now 2 copies. The next book I have, and I forgot to take the sticker off, but that's okay, I have The Great Gatsby. Now, I've never actually read this. We were supposed to read it in high school, but I never actually did. And I saw the movie with my sister when it came out a few years ago with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was really, really good. So, I kind of want to read the book. It's actually one of my sister's favorite classics. So, I picked it up, and one of these days I'm going to try and read it. The next one I have, and this is just kind of hilarious because I have the other 3, and there's one more still to come out, but it is episodes 1 and 2 of the Star Wars by William Shakespeare series. So we have the Phantom Menace and the Clone Army Attacketh. So these are just fun. It's the Star Wars series made to look like a Shakespearean play, and there's drawings. So yeah, I started reading the other 3, the episodes 4, 5, and 6. So I want to kind of, once I get episode 3, I'll marathon through it because these are just fun to read. So this is what it would be like if William Shakespeare actually wrote a play based on Star Wars. The next one I have is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and I have been hearing so much hype about this that I happened to see this at Half Price Books, so I had to grab it. It's kind of intimidating looking, but I've seen bigger, and I really want to read this. I've heard so much hype about it with the TV show, and so I'm going to definitely delve into this one of these days too. Next I have the 4th book in the Land of Stories series by Chris Colfer, and this is Beyond the Kingdoms. And I've started rereading this series just before we went to ComicCon, so I got to jump back into it. I never actually finished the first book, but I liked what I read, so I'm rereading it and I'm marathoning to get to this one. because it looks like they go into like Nottingham and Neverland and Wonderland and all that stuff. So the series is really good. And I actually bought the first one, and the second one I'm going to be giving to her for her birthday, for my little niece who loves to read and loves fairy tales. So I figured this would be really good. And I got the first one for her birthday last year, and she really enjoyed it. So I found the second one, and I got to get third and fourth for her for Christmas probably. So, and this is a middle grade book, so it's a really, really fast read. Then I have two books that I'm so excited about by Sarah J. Maas. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is the first in her new series, and the fourth book in The Throne of Glass, which is Queen of Shadows. And oh my goodness, this book is a beast. And look, 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 look! It's a signed copy! I found this at Target, and I had to grab it. I wasn't even planning on buying it because I had to save money for ComicCon, but I saw it, I grabbed it, I had to have it. Okay, the next part of my haul is for ComicCon. I'm going to start with the little trinkety stuff and the autographs that I got. And I'm going to start with my Mockingjay pendant that Joe actually bought me. I love it. It's got a really nice long chain on it, so I could just kind of slip it over my head. I can't whistle worth anything. In the same booth, I found a replica of Hermione's wand, which is so cool. It was either this or Mr. Pointy, which is Buffy's stake, but I wanted to go with the wand this time. Maybe next time I'll get Mr. Pointy. And I have these three really cool bookmarks. This one is the Doctor, who I was cosplaying as this year. And then I got Sailor Mars. And this is just gorgeous. It's from a series that I just bought by the first 3 books, so I'll get to those in a minute. This is from the Color World series. It's so cool. I love the hands and the colors on it, and it's just so pretty. So yeah, these are actually made of metal, so they will last a long, long, long time. And I also got myself a little plushie. I've got Sailor Mars because she is the best, and there's nothing really more to say out of that. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan, if you guys hadn't ever noticed, and Sailor Mars is my favorite, so when I saw this, I had to grab it. And then, being the crazy fangirl that I am, I went and got autographs from Jason David Frank. So he signed my little White Ranger toy that I found at a comic book shop. He says it's a McDonald's toy, so yeah. But he signed it on the plastic and on the top. And I got a photo op with him. This is the third time I've been to ComicCon, so every time I go I try and get an autograph. It's the first time I've actually gotten the photo op. I thought it was going to be him in one of his costumes, but it wasn't, but that's okay because it's still cool. He also took a picture of with me when I got my autograph out of the books. So I have 2 manga. I have the 3rd volume in Sailor Moon, because I have a very random selection on my shelf right now. I have volumes 1, 2, 6, and 7. So now I have 3, and I need 4 and 5, and then I can continue on with the rest. So I saw this. Joe actually helped me figure out which ones I needed. So, and they only had the first 3, so this was perfect. I also have the first volume of the Black edition of Death Note, which is volumes 1 and 2. I was kind of tempted to grab the whole series, but I didn't because money. So I definitely want to get the rest of the series. I've never dived into Death Note before, so we'll see. It's a very dark series, from what I hear. So I'm a little nervous to see what happens in it. And I might be frightened. So let me know if you guys like this or didn't, and I'll know if it's worth bothering to read and getting the rest of it. The next I have is the first 3 in a series, and it's a special edition so that you can only get on the author's website. It's the illustrated edition of the Color World series, which just sounds fantastic. Wendy, a 19-year-old college student, can sense emotions when she touches people. The sole caregiver of her younger brother, Ezra, she's strapped for cash and decides to participate in an allergy study. But something goes wrong, and when Wendy wakes up, she learns that someone is dead, and it was her skin that did it. Unable to touch people for fear of hurting them, Wendy is on the hunt for answers. Did they mean to make her a weapon, or something else entirely? So, this is an illustrated edition. Like I said, it's only available on the author's website. So there's Color World, Teleworld, which is what the bookmark is based on, Luma World, and the artwork is all different. There's going to be 7 books in this series. The artwork is all different because they're doing 7 different artists, which is awesome. Then you get to look at different versions of artwork from the story. So I'm really excited to dive into this. The covers on the regular books are gorgeous too. You can find those all over the place, but like I said, this is a special thing. The covers are actually photographs of soap bubbles, they said, which I don't know how they did it because they're gorgeous. And they're like all different colors and reflections of different scenes on the bubbles, and I don't know how they did it, but that photographer is fantastic. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I can't wait to read it. And then I have the first 3 in this comic book series. I'm going to have to start a comic book section on my shelf. And I'm running out of room on my shelves, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So I have Van Blitz, volumes 1 through 3. And the artwork, this was being sold alongside plushies, which I did not get. I was highly tempted, but I did not get the plushies that accompany these. I just thought the artwork was adorable, and just like, and it's about a girl named Destiny Harper who, when she graduates high school, she doesn't really know what she wants to do. She doesn't know if she wants to go to college or anything. So she finds a job at a nighttime nursery, and come to find out that all of the children are little baby vampires and mummies and werewolves, and yeah. I already read the first one and it was adorable and hilarious, so I can't wait to finish. I'll probably finish these. I read this in a night, like right before I went to bed. I read the whole thing, so this is going to be pretty quick reads, and the 4th one is coming out very soon, I think. So, yay! And the last one I have to show you is a comic book that I have been waiting for, and I really need to get the rest so I can catch up on the series, because I think they're already up to season 11, I think. I know 10 is definitely out. They might be starting on 11 soon. But this is the continuation of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in comic form. This is season 8, volume 1, and I already read it, and it's fantastic. And I felt like I was back in high school and early college when the show was on, because it's just so true to the story and to the series and the characters. And of course, it's created partially by Joss Whedon, so of course it's going to be true to the original. So yeah, I definitely I was looking on Amazon, and I want to get more of these. Because they have omnibuses of the whole series, like on the television series too. So I really want to see that, get my hands on that. I kind of want to collect the whole series. So we'll see. And now the fun part. Oh! Okay. I'm not even gonna try and stack all the extra stuff, because this is already really heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books. Wow! And the book that's not a book anymore. So, Woo. Never tried to do this standing up. Oh. Why do these have to be so heavy? And I'm really... Oh man. Okay, I need to set this down. Oh. And there they go. So, that was my Comic-Con book haul and collective of all the stuff I got before Comic-Con. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to actually try and edit this for a little bit before I go to work. So, maybe I'll have this up tonight. So, have a good day, everybody. And I'll have another video up soon. Oh, before I go, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on soon. I actually have been in contact with a self-publishing company called Author House. I have a follow-up phone meeting with them on Thursday afternoon, so I might actually be able to get this ball rolling and actually start publishing my book. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll start getting it going, and I could have a January, possibly February 2016 release of my book, finally. I'm also in talks with the Cleveland NaNoWriMo group about participating in their panel on October 24th. I'll have more information about that soon. If not in a video, then definitely on some form of social media. And I'll have the date and everything like that. And that's pretty much it for now. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!